Hey, how you all doing? Hope you're well. Welcome back to a new video. So now we've done the outside and we've got it up to a standard that we're happy with. We're going to move on to the inside. We've got a few things that we desperately want to get done, and it'll make it a lot better looking and a lot more convenient when we're storing stuff. Because under the bed at the minute, we've got 2 drawers for our clothes, but we don't have any other drawers, and because we don't have a front on the drawers, we can't stack it up and use the whole volume of the space, because obviously if you go around a corner or something, things can slide out. So we plan on putting 2 more boxes underneath the bed and actually finishing off boxing in the diesel heater. So if you come inside the van, I'll show you what it is.
So the plan is to make 2 boxes to go here. We're going to use them as storage boxes, which means we'll be able to have more storage under the bed and actually use the whole volume right up to the top, or near enough. So that's the plan to do this week. Liam made this the other day, a partition for the diesel heater that we fitted the other week, if you saw the video. And we've just got to put a front on that, so then that'll be all finished and boxed in. We managed to get a hand on some pallet wood. We got 4 in total, and we got them for free as well, so that's even better. But we plan on using this wood for the facing of the boxes, so it's kind of going for the more style that we're going for in the van. They've been left outside, so they're all weathered, but I feel like that adds to the look, as you can see. But I think after a sand and a varnish, it will bring them up really nicely. Now
all we've got to do to make it usable is take off the slats off the front and the back, and then what I want to do is measure these, so I know how much space I need at the front of the box so they fit flush into the space underneath the bed.
So while Liam's taking the pallets apart, I'm getting all the nails out of the wood.
We've cut a piece off for the front of the diesel heater box, where the diesel heater is, the housing is. We've cut a slat off and beeswaxed it down. That's how it will look. I think it looks really nice. You can see all the grain and you can see all the weathering and stuff, especially with the holes. I think that adds to it. So we'll quickly go and show you how it will look when it's put in the van. We've got a few more of these to do, so obviously you'll only be able to see one slat at the minute, but we'll go and show you it and so you can have a look. So that's how it will look when it's in the van. Obviously there's going to be one and a bit above, and then we've got to try and surround this, which is the harder part, because obviously we've got to try and cut it with a curve to go around the actual vent. It definitely looks better than just this plain old plywood in there. So this is what it looks like now. I think it looks really nice down here where we've got the slats. Now all I've got to do is build the 2 boxes to go in here, and then there'll be the exact same slats as that on the front, so all that side should blend in nicely. But yeah, I think it gives it a nice beach vibe, which is kind of what we want in the van. Even though I don't like it at the minute when we first built it, but all the little additions we're adding, I think it makes it look a lot nicer. So we haven't done much recording over the last day, but what we have been getting on with is making these boxes. So obviously they weren't there before we made them. They weren't too hard. We're going to make boxes, or our closed boxes that go down there, we're going to redo them and make the faces look like this as well. Because we was going to beeswax this to match this, but I kind of like the fact that that's lighter than this. It kind of adds like a dimension to the actual van and stuff. Yeah, so I'll quickly pull them out and I'll show you in a bit more detail what they are, because they're not pallet wood all the way around, they're just pallet wood on the front. So we've come into the shed to get out of the wind because it's super windy today, but this is what the actual box looks like. So as you can see, this side, it's only the front of it that's actually got the pallet wood on it. The rest of it's the same plywood that we use for the rest of the build. So it's built exactly the same as the other boxes we were built for the clothes. Exact same, except for on the front it just looks a lot smarter because it's got that on now. But that definitely looks better than the plywood that's on the clothes boxes. So the clothes boxes are over here, and what we've got to do with these, we're going to do the same as what we've just done with them boxes. We're going to reface them with pallet wood. But on one of them, I've just got to make it shorter that way. I've got about, I think it's about 2 centimeters shorter on one of them, just so they slide in and out without catching the legs, because at the minute we have to take one out to be able to take the other one out. And obviously because they're our closed boxes, that's super annoying, so we're going to change that all around today. boxes done. We've just refaced this one. We haven't had to shrink this one down. It's the other one that we've got to make smaller. So we're going to go test it in the van and make sure it fits all right. And then we'll also be able to test if we need to shrink the front of that one as well. Because we know this one we don't have to shrink anything on it. The other one we're not too sure on, so we can use this one as like a guide for both of them. Yeah, bang on. Now I just got to check the other side to see if we need to shrink the other one. Yeah, I think we do. A bit too much of a squeeze. Is it? Yeah. That's annoying, means I've got to do more work to the other box, but at least this one's fine. And we can leave this one in here now, but looks much better than just a plywood front. So this is the finished product, that's both of them done. This one we did have to take, sorry, this one here we had to take a few centimetres off this side and off the front as well. So we didn't record that, we just got on with it. And it's super windy outside as well, so I can't really do much recording outside. But yeah, they're both in now, fitted. Matches the other two over here. I think it looks really smart. This one is a bit of different wood as well, so as you can see, it's different, but we think that adds to it all. So that's it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it and learned something. Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And we'll see you in the next one.